one of them, $20 on the game. He said 50, and I said, I should have done it, bro. Easiest 50. Fuck. Should have made the bet.
So in this match, I'm playing for United Stars, who are in the blue and red, as you can see here. And we got off to a terrible start. I got off to a terrible start. I got tackled right away by their star forward. And he bagged the goal pretty much right away. And I subbed myself out just to sort of warm up for a bit longer. I'm wearing number 22. I'm just showing some of the things that transpired after they scored. They scored a second goal. Can't remember which minute, but pretty much again. And you can see how tough and touch tight they are to my players. Akeem is getting tackled twice. You know, we're giving corners away, such as what you see there. So right now they're 2-0 up, Universal 48. And everything just went in for them. And this is their third goal. We were in despair. I mean, it was absolutely ridiculous. Everything was against us. You know, even the camera guy, I wanted to make a bet with one of my friends, and you know, he didn't. They didn't go through, but you know, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. Our heads were a bit down, and we just tried to believe as much as possible. Nothing seemed to go well. I can't remember what I did here. But yeah, see, even I'm getting bodied off by tiny players like this guy, you know. And then we were able to get the first goal here, finally. Finally, we were able to get that first goal, and you know, it was a slither of hope at the time. It was a slither of hope. I always try to believe, I really do. My mentality in the game hasn't been the best over the years, but recently-ish, I've made a shift. You know, so at this point, there's plenty of time to play, 25 minutes. Here's another chance. To this day, I rue this miss. I mean, I should have scored that one. Here, I could have done better as well. I tried everything, man. I really did. I really did try. So, you know, just dishing it off to a teammate here. This defender, he was just immense. And you can see again, I'm just trying everything, man. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is and it just showed how desperate we were being. I mean, we didn't have to do this. We didn't have to do this, you know, but it just shows where everyone's head was at, you know. And even here, like, I don't know how this wasn't a goal. I mean, we were just at 6s and 7s. This one again, you know, he kept shooting and shooting. And here's me again, sort of fouling this tiny defender who just got on my nerves. I mean, it's just one of those things that just really annoys me, even in this moment. And I believe we were able to get a second goal here. I mean, I kind of locked in. I just locked in, and I'm like, let's go. You know, let's go. I was in the absolute zone. I can't lie. It was hard though. It was hard, and it was tiring. Here's me just holding up the ball for dear life. I think I got it back and recycled it out to Akeem. You know, and Akeem did him. Akeem did this guy right there. He did him. If the other guy wasn't there, he would have been in on goal for sure. And this is just showing. You know, I think our teammate, you know, my teammates are waking up a little bit. And I wanted to show some of these shots on the opponent because our goalkeeper was immense. I mean, he saved everything. The amount of shots they had, it was absolutely ridiculous. Once again, that's 3 times this little puny defender defends me. You know, their star forward, and I don't know how that wasn't a goal. 13 minutes to go, we're down 3-2. That's kind of a foul, but I'll take it. So I was able to get the assist on this one. Now we're 3-3. Now we're 3-3, and this was insane. I mean, nobody saw this coming. These guys were so confident. They're all over here chatting bear and everything. And, you know, now we believe it's 3-3 now. So in my head, I'm like, okay. You know, and what could possibly happen? You know what I mean? Like, what could possibly happen. We had this belief again. This number 10 Shabu, he played out of his mind. You see him chasing back right now. I think he wins the ball. He was absolutely brilliant. And my warrior in the back was also immense. And I went into devil mode. I went into demon mode, and I went into demon mode. As the coach is getting pretty pissed at the cameraman being in the way, but this was one of the most unbelievable comebacks I've ever been in. It might be the most unbelievable comeback. 4-3, that's right. 12 minutes to go. I was shattered. We were at 6s and 7s, and it's. I live for these moments, man. I absolutely live for these moments. Yeah, look at those dissolving coaches. Is just an example of how we were absolutely holding on towards the end, man. Look at Shabu, number 10, just everywhere, man, everywhere. Chances like this they had. This should have gone in. I don't know how that didn't go in, but another shot. It was just wave after wave after wave. Here's me trying to get my defender to stop complaining and because just get on with the game. Just get on with the game. There's another shot that pretty much should have gone in. I'm holding up the ball for dear life. I think this was a decent sequence. I think, the goalie parried it to the side. So it's nail biting time. Here's me getting beat by a defender dribbling out of the back. Just like, what the hell? You know what I mean? Me being slow on the ball, not playing it fast enough, us having foul throws, which is beyond ridiculous. And look at the Warriors in the back. They are just they were just everywhere. But we were nervous still. We were still nervous, making stupid mistakes and just not being on it. And you see here, we're just losing the ball. You see my warrior again, number 5. And it is just me, just holding out the ball. I think I hit this just a bit too far ahead of my guy over here. But it's nail biting time, man. This one I messed up the pass, but you can't write this. You cannot write this script. This was a crazy game. Everyone was tired. Everyone's hanging on. We got 5 minutes to go. We're up 4-3. These United Stars haven't won anything in a long, long, long time. And I really, really, really wanted to win this for them. It was a collective effort, man. And there's a moment right here. It was so intense. It was so tense. I believe here we kept on giving the ball away. Just unnecessary nerves and... and then I think we ended up getting they were able to get through. This was so strange. I don't know why he rainbowed it there, and he kind of almost pulled it off. Once again, it's kind of funny that goalkeeper's wearing a Nigeria jersey, but that's okay. And here I couldn't even hold the ball either. I'm like, bro, get it together. I think this was a chance that we had. This is a good sequence of play right there. I'm not sure what that one was. And again, goalkeeper making save after save after save. I don't know if that's a foul necessarily, but I'm just sort of taking the piss over here. It's desperate times right now. I think we've got about 2 minutes to go. This isn't a foul. The defender dives. I don't know how the referee didn't see, but really stupid moment. And then we go down a man. We go down a man with 2 minutes to go. It was the craziest finale to a match. Of all the times for this to happen, I kept thinking in my head, I do not want to go to penalties. I do not want to go to penalties. Absolutely not. I backed myself for a pen, and this shot, I don't know how that one didn't go. Shot after shot, wave after wave. Did I hold this one up? I have nightmares about this one. I really, really do have nightmares about that one. 2 minutos. 2 minutes to go. Can't remember what happened here. Let's see. It was... can you blame him? Because if it goes in, he's a saint. He's a saint, isn't he? So, we're still holding on. I'm still on the pitch. We still have a man down. And, they're bearing down on us. They are absolutely bearing down on us. I think they also felt a bit nervous too, because I don't think they really knew what to do. in the end is me trying to defend. I'm not a defender whatsoever, but I'll get stuck in. Just stuff like that, you know. You see their star forward coming all the way back deep to the halfway line. I think he just throws us out of bounds, right? Yeah. And man, each time I watch this, my hands get sweaty. Like I'm nervous watching it, even though it happened a year ago. It's crazy. This is. I mean, look at that. I mean, look at that. Watching that from the outside, I mean, you think that goes in, you know, and then we're all arguing, we're all not focusing. And I'm gonna let these last minutes play out.
You didn't want to take my dub, bro. You didn't want to take my dub.
You know who this is? Recording me. You know who that is?
Nah.
You know who this is?
I don't
It's
know.
the best striker in Chicago.
Oh, shit.
Super known. This is our territory. This is our territory. We run shit.
That's it.
Liberia, baby. Exactly.
Boss, 3 on it. 3.
And an assist.
We didn't get it by mistake.
And an assist.
What's
Let
up,
him know.
baby?
Let him know.